Welcome to another hyper exciting 5-minute auto pairing. Let's try Qxe2 system here. Not the Vienna game at f4, but Qxe2. I've got an idea of a later f4. I mean, it's a reasonable plan. Famous last words. I hope it's a reasonable plan to take and then play for f4 later. So that's my plan. I want to take Nge2 and then f4, and then maybe g4 and knight g3, g5. Okay, he's thinking here. It's I don't know. It's just instead of the Vienna game, just Qxe2 and the bishop. You know when they play knight c6 instead of knight f6, I think it's safer. I'll keep the knight eyeing d5. If he wants to give up the bishop, okay, I've got the bishop pair. That should be interesting later. Right, he's really tempting me to play f4. Is there a big problem with it? I'm going to find out. If he lets me play f5, I've got good dark square control. So I can't see him blocking the dark squares that easily on f5. He could play for d5 later after that. But even so, I've got bishop e3. Have I got any problems on the dark squares, basically? I'm tempted just to roll him over on the king's side. I'll clamp down here. It's easy to clamp down on d5 there, so I'll do it. Must delay d5 significantly if he's going to move back the bishop, c6 and d5. b5 coming up. I'm going to play g5 straight off the bat, and then f6. This is a quick attack, isn't it? So what if I lose a pawn here? Well, that's fast attack. I don't think he was ready for this system, really. It looks pretty gorgeous so far. Let's go in for FG now on Queen F7. I like this at the moment. FG for Queen F7. Right. Can I not play FG here? How does he protect E7? Is his king safe after that? I'll play. I don't think he's going anywhere, so I'll play this. See what he's doing. G6, Queen H6. That's the point. So yeah, what does he do here? What do I do after FG7? That's the concern actually. What do I do after FG7? Rook F4, he will just take. I'm just wondering about that. Crazy stuff. I haven't got any crazy stuff after FG7. I've got Rook F6, Queen H6. I can't switch a rook in. I can switch this bishop to F5. Maybe if I play H4, bishop H3 to F5. Specifically, FG, Rook E7, he's defending F7. So, am I missing something? There's nothing particularly there, right? Is that really the case? That really is the case. I can play Rook F3, D5, Bishop A3, D takes E4. My centre's collapsing. What about like this? Bishop e3, rook d1. Then he can't play knight c5. Yeah, just give him this d3 pawn, in fact. Because I want him to play knight f4, because I want to switch a rook in. If he has to play knight f4, that's going to be a problem. If it's knight b4, he's wasted even more time in this position. So there's no knight c5. I wouldn't say knight f4 is a good idea. Okay, he does that. That is the problem. Can I not just take it then rook f6 to h6? Is this really happening? Rook f6. Yeah, I'm going to force him to play rook e7. Oh, I thought that was forced. Alright, I'm going to just double rooks here then. Double rooks. As there's no way of playing rook h6. h4, bishop h3 then. Incoming. h4, bishop h3 to f5, as previously mentioned. No, I can't play that. Bishop f3 to g4, because he can take that. Bishop f3 to g4. Alright, I'll protect. How do I protect that? That's annoying. Rook f3, there's bishop e4. Alright, bishop d2 for a moment then. He's stopping completely. Bishop f3 now immediately. That's a pain. Okay. h4, king h2, bishop h3, bishop f5. He's still protecting that key square. What if I played bishop c3 now? There's knight e3. What if I do this anyway and try and use the h file? So if he's going to play knight d4 with bishop g4. Can I play just bishop? Actually, can I not just play bishop e3 here just to eliminate this guy? Then I'm going to play bishop f5 after. Alright, now if he gives me that h file, then I'll play king g2. Yeah, he's got a point. Bishop f5, rook f5, queen h6. Yeah, it's going to be dangerous, surely. Okay, for queen h6, this position. Or queen h7 if he's not looking. Queen h6. And it stops d2. And also, well, he's got the check though. He's got the check. Is he going to get another key check? Stay away from the light squares for a moment. He's gonna either run out of time or queen his pawn. One of those two things looks likely at the moment. Okay, rook f4, d2, rook h4. He's got queen f6. Well, there's queen h7 there. Let's try for rook h4. It's getting a bit tense. I think he's used a lot more time than me so far.
Check.
Right, he's going to have this check here. So this check doesn't work, right? Oh, this is a shame. He's got this killer check on e5. Is it a killer check on e5? I'd say so. I'll try and get behind the pawn. Stop this. I'm going to bail out. I'm going to try and get my rook over here to e5 for e8. Well, then rook d5. Okay, he's played that, but then rook d5. Surely that might actually be okay for white, this position, It is +3. Rook d5. Okay, so he would have played that after. It's okay, this position. Yeah, the pawns are menacing. Yeah, I thought it was a comfortable start position.
Check.
F4, as I mentioned, it's not too risky. If you've got the bishop here, how can you worry about playing F4? I mean, C4 seemed logical. Yeah, it seemed a bit slow in the centre. Have I missed something? Hang on. Fg7, what's the point here? H4 for bishop H3. Oh, of course. Just trying to distract the queen away from F7. This is a killer idea, isn't it? If here. Now rook F3 for bishop H3. Well, that was easy. So Fg7. And if here. Oh, this is interesting. G6. So if takes, queen H8.
Checkmate.
And if Fg,
check.
F8 winning the queen. So Fg7 looks. This looks crushing H4. In fact, I vaguely saw this idea coming in here, but here, no. Fascinating. So this one, rook F6 or rook F3. Just for bishop H3. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Not so hot. Yeah, he's equal. Ah, hold on. What? Why is that 4.925? What's the threat? Let's give him a move. What's the threat? Oh, hang on. Of course it works like this.
Check.
Yeah.
Checkmate.
Oh, God. Alright, it's not to do with G8. Sorry, because that rook doesn't even need to go to B2. I see. I didn't see this one. That's cute. So even if, you know, say something else, then queen takes A7.
Check.
Is not to do with G8. It's to do with
Checkmate.
This. Oh, wow. Wow. So this is actually, it's not, yeah, wow. Rook F5. Ah. Did I not have that earlier? Oh no, because he's going to take the bishop. He's threatening to take the precious bishop. So this is not working. He just takes the bishop, right? Okay, but here I've preserved the bishop. I didn't know it was preserving it from mating that. Oh, this is okay again. What's happening here? Knight d4 is the blunder again. Bishop g4. Oh, same idea. Rook f5 now. So same idea of mating. And this is just losing because of this. Yes. Oh, how did I miss? I've completely missed this idea. I didn't know this idea existed because I thought king g6 and I wasn't using the pawn to queen. But in fact, it's like just a mating net instead. With rook h6. Well, so it could have been better with bishop takes e4. Yeah. Okay. Oops. And that's kind of gone.
Check.
I've gone in such a slow manner around about this.
Check.
Now I'm back in the game apparently. Okay, now I was too scared to play this. I thought the queen e5 check.
Check.
Oh my god. The engine finds... Of course, like king f3, there's no checks here. That are useful. No checks. Where are the checks? Ah! Oh boy, oh boy. So actually d2 is actually better for black here, but it's in severe time pressure. Alright. Now this is actually... I think he blundered here. This is actually okay now after rook takes e5. Better was rook b6. And if takes... That's better for... So actually I would have to... play king f2 here and grovel, I guess. Try and blockade. Okay, so actually I'm back in the game here in this, and well, significantly, because these pawns are amazing. Oh, that's a fun one. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.